Jason J. Rock Houston, and this is Casper's TV. We're talking with Fred Mika from the band Soundboard. How are you doing today, Fred?
Hello, I'm Frederico Mika from Sunroad Band from Brazil, the city of Goiânia, and we are here and they release a new album, Sunjestesia.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the title. I was wondering about that.
Yes, Sunjestesia is our new album released 1 month ago by Deko Entertainment, distributing it all over Europe, United States, and Japan too. We like it.
The album title, does that have any special meaning?
Yes, because this album you work a lot of things different from the previous ones. Is some things like more dynamic music expression, something different from the others. We didn't like to go into a format, you know. Yeah, we got in a new things like one track is like a grunge music.
Yeah,
is yes, screen screw, and the others is similar to the other albums, but we changed something.
Yeah, but definitely. That's one thing I enjoyed about listening to some of the songs on the new album is definitely cannot pigeonhole you guys. I mean, I would say if anybody is a fan of hard rock or metal would like this, but to say like you're nothing but a metal band or hard, it's everything. It's everything that's I think possibly out there. I mean, that's what I dug about it. I mean, some of the songs I like. I listen to Hit and Run. To me, that's a great sounding kind of commercial radio friendly tune, and
oh, good.
One I really enjoyed. And then Speed Warning. I know that's the single. You want to talk a little bit about that and why you guys chose that as the first single?
Yes, we choose Speed Warning #1.
Yeah, #1.
Yes, we choose it because Rony Romero on vocals. Rony Romero was Rainbow frontman, and now Michael Schenker group. And
Ronnie Romero, yes.
And another guest like Ronnie Hobson on bass. Ronnie Hobson is a band with Steph Holmes.
Okay.
Yes, Hollywood Monsters, and Michael T. Ross on keyboards.
Oh yes, yes. I've heard of
him.
You know him?
Yes.
He used to play with Lita Ford and stuff. So
yes. So there are so many guests in this album, in this track, and is a very powerful track. And then we choose it. Yeah, we choose to be the single.
I was reading, Fred, that you're the drummer and the composer. So obviously you were involved with a lot of writing. Let's talk about that.
Well, at the first days, I do my first bands in the small schools to play in schools and in small pubs and bars, and let's try to write something. The guitar player, I don't know how to do. I don't know the bass player. Okay, I am trying to do, and then I was developing this way. And is developed to write something, and then I found a perfect partner in Steph Holmes, and he writes too, of course, and we both composing during the pandemic days.
Sure.
He sent some things to me, some demos, and I sent back. And okay, it's good, and we join forces. We create a powerful song now.
Have you always in your bands? Have you always been involved with the writing?
Yes, I'm still writing.
Oh, the reason I ask is typically a lot of drummers, unless you're like Don Henley or maybe Carmine Appice, are not typically involved with the writing. So it's pretty fun here that a drummer is so involved in the music. I mean, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you're at all a Scorpions fan, but early on in their career, the drummer Herman Rarebell, he was the only one at the time in the band that spoke English. So the drummer in the Scorpions early on, he was writing all the lyrics, which is kind of a different way of doing it,
Yes, it's not common. But do you know Guy Moore of Triumph?
Yeah. Oh, sure.
From Canada. Yes.
Yeah.
He sing and play and writes. I couldn't sing when I played.
No.
But I write.
Do what you can, And you mentioned being a Triumph fan. Did you get a chance to see their movie that came out last year?
Oh, great.
No, Triumph.
I talked with him because Carl Dixon
Okay.
was sung in our album
Yeah.
in one song, and he is a friend of Rick Emmett. And
Hmm.
then we talk, oh, come on, let's sing with us. But he, don't know, don't know, don't know. Okay, okay, it's good.
And so, what are the plans for you guys to play live? Have you played live at all since the new album's been out, or do you plan to tour behind this?
Yes, we are playing tours all along South American, and we plan to bring Steph too next semester. We must play all along Brazil too with Narnia from Sweden,
Hmm.
and we must play with I guess Jolin Turner.
Okay.
We was open of Jolin Turner some years ago, LA Guns,
Oh wow,
bands like yes,
that's
10 years,
amazing.
12 years ago, 12
Yeah.
years ago. Yes, we play with LA Guns in Brazil
Yeah.
and Mad Max from Germany.
Oh
We
wow.
play with Jolin Turner, but more White Cross, Striper,
And see, what's cool
Narnia.
about that, what's cool about a band like this is you guys are, like I said, it's really hard to pigeonhole what you guys are. And because of that, I think you can, as you've explained yourself, that allows a band to be able to go different types of bands and tour, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
very different. But you also play with blues bands in the motorcycle encounters. Yes,
Wow. Yeah.
there's a many motorcycle encounters in Brazil, and
Oh,
then but the bad thing on is they ask to play Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild. Well,
yeah.
okay, you have to play that.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if you play 20 times, they ask for 21.
Yeah. 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 And so you guys are obviously pretty well known in Brazil. And I gotta be honest with you, Fred. Until the publicist reached out to me, I never heard of the band Sunroad, and I went online and I was checking out some of the stuff off the album, and I was impressed. I'm like, how the hell have I not heard of this band? Especially when I found out this is like 12th album or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, this, well, we have to back in times about it. Well, I think I'm going in a very different kind of mixing of progressive rock, hard rock,
Yeah.
and some Brazilian style that help us to do
Mhm.
this. Some kind of style, and I have a crazy mixing.
Yeah.
When I was very early teenager days, I was hearing Alice Cooper, and then yeah, then I changed suddenly to progressive rock band like Yes, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and then I changed it again to listen to Scorpions, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin. I was like that, and
All
but
great
but
bands. Yeah.
yes, Uriah Heep, UFO. But
Wow.
I like all of these bands,
Yeah.
British band, American bands, and then it's my mind all the time. It's like I echo something I
It,
wrote.
yeah.
It's automatic, but it
It's
seems
kind of
like
interesting.
this.
The guy from
Yes,
Brazil
yes,
is a huge fan of European and American rock, you know?
yeah, yes. I like very much of a very several bands like Winger, since Bon Jovi, since AC/DC, and Iron Maiden, The Cult, British one different like Saxon,
I was curious,
Def Leppard.
growing up in Brazil, did a lot of those bands come to Brazil or did you just kind of
Yeah,
hear about them?
yeah, yeah. In fact, most band in Brazil is like a Sepultura, you
Yeah, yeah,
know. Yes, very heavy for me. I didn't like. I don't like to hear songs like Sepultura.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
But
I
I guess
think
what I'm
it's
asking,
very heavy.
uh,
Trash metal.
all those big bands you just mentioned that you were a fan of, like, Def Leppard, Uriah Heep. I was curious,
Yeah,
when you were growing up,
yeah,
did any of those bands come over and play in Brazil, or did you just kind of?
yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. Def Leppard was with Motley Crue some
Oh,
weeks ago.
yeah, yeah,
It's a big tour they are playing in.
yeah,
Def
yeah,
Leppard and Motley Crue all over the world. And next month, in this month, in April, we'll
yeah.
be in São Paulo to watch Scorpions, Deep Purple, Kiss. Yeah, I see a Kiss poster back
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah,
And
and over here in the States, you guys got signed to Deko Entertainment, which is a great label. How did you land that deal with them?
well, there a friend of mine, Jim Cream, and
Okay.
yes, Jim Cream is a singer of
Yeah, yeah.
um,
Screen Taker. He's played with Carmine and Vinny Appice. And
yes, Vinny Epps play drums in a Scream
yeah,
Taker band. Yes,
yeah.
and this our singer is the guitar player of Scream Taker, Steph Holmes.
Oh
And
wow.
then yes, they play a kind of Black Sabbath
Yeah, yeah.
deal style.
I know
Yes,
Jim. I've interviewed him a couple times. In fact,
yes,
I love the new Scream Taker album. So I love to hear that. He
yeah.
helped get you guys a deal. That's great.
Yes, Steph is the guitar player, and now in Sunroad he's the singer. And Jim told to me, "Oh, look at Deko Entertainment. It's a good one. Okay, I will do."
See,
So
what I
I
love
did.
about Deco Records is they've got everybody from Joe Bouchard and Carmine Appice and Albert
Yeah,
Bouchard. These guys used to be in Blue Oyster Cult. They got new artists like you guys have been around. It's like a lot of classic rock, but it's a little bit of everything, kind of what your band Sunroad does. So I think you fit in perfect there.
yeah. I'm very happy with the result. I'm very happy with
They really
Deko.
seem to get behind their artists and push it. So I really think that's what's so great about Deco.
Yes, we're very happy, and Steph too.
Yeah, yeah. And so, how have the Americans been reacting to Sunroad since the new album has been like? You think you guys will be coming over here and doing any shows? Is that what the hope is?
We have a local promoter here.
Uh-huh.
We have a local promoter, a booker that help us.
Yeah,
But during the pandemic days, we
I
changed the
see. Yeah,
booker. Yes, yes, because he was a little sick about it,
of course.
about yeah, COVID, and he has a kind of depression, something like that. And then we changed it. When recording the previous album, Walk in the Hemispheres, and then we changed to it was a two points that was questioning. And then, no, let's look forward. Let's look for another booker. Let's look to do everything new. And then we look for a new record company, a new booker, a
Yeah,
new different album, everything new.
everything. Yeah, new.
Yes, and then we found Decor.
Oh, that's interesting. Now, what I was asking is, do you think you guys will be coming over here to the U.S. to do any shows?
Yeah, yes. We are playing, yeah, as I told before, we are playing now, but
Okay.
yeah, all over Brazil yet. But I think we must play with Scream Taker because Steph will be in both bands,
Yeah.
and that help us a lot. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to make connection with
Yeah.
Michael T. Ross in
Oh, yeah.
Los Angeles, and after Jim Green in New York
There
to
you
see
go. Yeah.
how you could play in both cities.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we go to Los Angeles and New York and Las Vegas and cities like that, United States. So I'm making some connection. I
Isn't it
make some
great that the
connection with
internet,
the US.
you don't even have
Yes.
to be in the same country. The internet can bring people together like that, you know?
Yeah, yes, I know very American people. And
No, I was saying
we
the
play.
internet, it's great that the internet is a tool that brings so
Yes,
many
yes, I'm
together.
trying to do this. And the other side and bring Jim Cream and Scream Taker to play in Brazil with us.
Oh, I would
And
love that. That's
you can
great.
do
Yeah.
a good tour here.
That would be fun. Now, are you an original member of a band?
Yes,
Oh,
only
okay.
me.
Okay. And so how long has the band been around?
20, 25, almost 26 years.
Wow, wow. That's
Yes, the
amazing.
band very old. And before this, I was 10 years playing with several musicians. I was like a freelancer musician, but I didn't like. I have to do my own
Sure, sure.
work.
Yeah.
Yes, my own work. And then I found some roads. And me and my cousin Danilo Verano was guitar player, and then we make. But at the first year, we was called Aliens. We
Okay.
call, yes, and there was a cover band.
Oh,
And
wow.
then the next years, I said to him, no, I will not play cover from another bands anymore. I wanna do my own composition.
Yeah.
And yes, and then he don't know. Okay, okay, you are out
But you know,
because
that's everybody's
I will
story. I mean,
go to
most
yes,
people when
I
they
go
most musicians when they start out, they start. That's how you first, start playing live. You start doing other people's music
yeah.
because those are the songs everybody knows, and they come and see your band play, and these are the tunes everybody knows. And then you get to the point where you know what? I think I want to write my own original tunes.
Yes, the guitar player said to me, "Oh no, I want still to play cover songs.
Yeah.
The way is ready,
Mm-hmm.
something like that."
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said, "No, no, 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 no. I do prefer to stay on the ground and still growing step by step, but play our own songs,
yeah.
and that is it." And then
Right.
I changed the name for Sunroad, and then we start to our compositions.
So talk about the name Sunroad. How did you come up with that?
Yes, yes. I like very much of a guitar player called Julio John Hoff.
Oh,
He's
okay, yeah,
Scorpions.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
Scorpions.
He-
Yeah.
Before Scorpions, he has two bands called Down Roads
Okay.
and Electric Sun. After Scorpions, Electric Sun, and before Scorpions, Down Road. And then I joined the both names, Sun and the Road
Oh,
from
yeah,
Electric Sun
wow,
and
wow.
Down Road.
Talking about bringing your influences
It's,
into it,
it,
I love that.
yes, it's about because Brazil is very
Yeah,
sunny country, and you want it to be a positive message, and the Sun Road,
yeah,
both words together, I think it works well.
yeah. Because it's simple. It's kind of one word brought together. Um,
Yeah.
and I dig that. It's kind of simple, but it gets people thinking. Sunroad, what is that? But oh, that's fun. And what's interesting is here in the United States, what's really big too here, believe it or not, is I don't know if they have it in Brazil, tribute bands where it's kind of like a cover band, but more than just playing the songs. They try to dress up like the bands. Like for example, you got like a Led Zeppelin tribute. Not only do they play Led Zeppelin songs in the set, but
Uh,
they try to. The singer looks like Robert Plant, gets dressed up,
uh,
and that's really huge here. But I kind of think you're very smart, like you're saying, because let's be honest, writing your own songs, that's where the real money is, in the publishing and everything. So I think you're headed the right direction.
yeah, yeah. But in my opinion, I don't follow some style, something. I
What's in
mix
your heart?
everything.
Yeah,
Yes, I try to mix everything. What is my mind? I'm trying to be free as I can. I
yeah.
mean, I don't like to sound like or
Broken
Motley
record.
Crue, to
Yeah,
sound like Kiss, or to sound like Van Halen, to sound. I'm trying to sound only like Sun Road. And
yeah,
then
yeah,
when Steph come, he has a little bit of voice similar to Dave Coverdale.
yeah,
Oh, okay, it's a good. We can, he said to me, you can sound something like a Michael Schenker group, something between Michael Schenker group and White Snake. And I
hmm,
said, I don't know. Let's only do our composition, and then
yeah,
we see what will sound.
yeah. So Ronnie Romero, is he the permanent singer in this, or you have different singers, right?
The previous singer.
I mean, on the album, I was wondering, Ronnie Romero, he's in the band, right? He's an official member.
Ah, yes, yes. Steph Hunt
Oh,
is
that's
official
good.
member.
And I
The,
think
the,
you're very.
the, the problem the problem is he's in France,
Oh,
and yes, that's the main problem. And then we still touring here
oh, okay.
small shows, and then we have another singer. But for bigger shows all around Brazil, we wanted to bring Steph to do it.
Oh, it makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, because Ronnie Romero, he did some stuff with Rainbow. He played with Adrian Vandenberg, from
Yeah.
Whitesnake, and I could never understood why Richie Blackmore like only did a couple albums or whatever with him. I'm like, man, that's if you
Yeah.
keep that guy, Rainbow could come back in a huge way. I mean, he sounds a lot like Dio to me, but he's got his own sound,
I guess Hitch is very complicated people.
to work with. Yeah, yeah.
Person. Yes, very complicated person. Because in Deep Purple he had a lot of problem.
Reputation. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, he had a lot of problem with Ian Gillan and the rest of the others members too. But
Yeah.
Yes, is a very
Talented.
huge talented
Yeah,
guitar player, of course. It's a
yeah,
neoclassical, like Julio John Hoff. It's a very good one. I
yeah,
like very much of his style.
yeah, yeah. And so, Sunroad, like, would you say you guys are pretty a lot bigger in Brazil? I mean, like you guys play arenas. I just kind of like, because like I said, I've never heard of the band before, and I'm kind of like, I'm enjoying what I'm hearing, and like, I want to like go check out some of the previous albums. So I guess that's why I was asking, like being a Brazilian band, are you guys like really big there?
Uh, yes, we had a good base of fans here,
Uh,
but we play in very it's like big festivals, also
okay.
in small pubs. It's like that.
Oh, okay.
You know,
And
when we play in local bars, we play in small ones, about 5 or 600 people.
oh
But
wow, that's pretty big.
yes,
Yeah, yeah,
but no, 100 people, 5 or 6. But also you play in a big festival. Next Saturday we
yeah,
be playing in one city near here, and then 9,000 people there,
yeah.
and
Oh
then
wow.
it's a big one. It's a big
See,
one.
see what I dig about that, Frederico, is that it seems like you have the kind of attitude which I like. Is hey, we'll play anywhere that they want us to play,
Yes,
right? Yeah,
it's like this. It's like this. Where is there is electricity you are playing in?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
something like this.
yeah, yeah. And I was,
Of course, it has to be a good gear.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I was
You
reading on
look
your
for this.
Facebook page that obviously, I guess you were influenced by Cozy Powell, legendary drummer, but he
Yeah,
died a number of years ago in a horrible motorcycle accident. But real powerhouse drummer. So I was curious, being influenced by a guy like that, how would you describe your drum style? Like, are you a real physical player?
yeah, more or less. But you told about Cozy Powell is my main influence.
Yeah, yeah.
Cozy Powell is my main one. Also, I looked for John Bonham style,
Oh, John, yeah, of course. Yeah,
something of Neil Peart in the
yeah.
accents. Yeah, and
Well, Neil,
John Bonham.
yeah, Bonham, yeah, yeah, and Neil
Yes,
Peart. I could understand why you'd be influenced by a guy like that. I mean, all these years later, he's still the new guy. He was still the new guy in Rush. And what's interesting is, people may think Geddy Lee was the guy who wrote all the songs. It's actually Neil Peart that wrote all those great lyrics.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I like very much of Alan White of Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's a progressive band, but my main influence is Cozy Powell, John Bonham,
yeah. I can.
Newport. What more? I can Carmine Epps
Oh, of
too.
course, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And then you mentioned Jim Cream, so I was curious. What do you think of Carmine's brother, Vinny? He used to play with Dio and Black Sabbath. Vinny Appice.
Do you mean Vinny Epps?
Yeah, Vinny Appice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like very much of him.
yeah,
I like very much. He
yeah,
also in Scream Taker. He's very creative
yeah, yeah,
person. He
yeah,
play if a simple pedal, but a very creative one. I
yeah.
like very much.
And then I don't know.
Very quickly.
Yeah, you mentioned being a Def Leppard fan. I mean, I was curious what you thought of their drummer Rick Allen. Of course, the one-armed
Oh,
drummer. I mean,
he
amazing.
he, he did a miracle
Yeah,
because
yeah,
how who could play like that? It's
yeah.
one
I heard him
wonder.
talking about it, like when he got in the accident and he was in the hospital. He's like, okay, how can I still play drums? And I'm like,
Yes.
you know, can you imagine having that thought process? Like, wow.
He did electronic drums with left foot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like the snare, pack, and he do the left foot and then hit the snare, pack, with
yeah,
the
yeah.
left.
Amazing.
And here's the hi hat
Yeah,
and the cymbals and the tones with one arm, and
yeah.
the other is tap tap on the foot.
Well, and so I got to ask, is it late where you are there in Brazil? Because I'm coming from Los Angeles.
Uh,
It's the afternoon, about 4 o'clock here. Is it late there where you are?
you are in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles. I was just curious where you are. Is it late? Is it the morning or?
Here is 10 o'clock.
Oh wow, wow! I had no idea. Wow.
Oh no, sorry. Now is 8 o'clock.
Oh wow, still?
I made a confusion. I made a confusion with the time of Eastern,
Yeah.
Eastern, and then Pacific. Because Charlie sent me
Well,
their interview tomorrow.
yeah. Well, I appreciate. I had no idea. I appreciate you still doing this. Wow.
Yes, I have to see. I have to see. I had to see the Pacific time
Yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah.
Western time is a different. Okay. It's not 10. It would be
Yeah, the
eight
reason I
o'clock now.
ask is you seem to
Now
be like really
it's
upbeat and you're in
eight
good
something.
spirits. It's been great talking to you. So let's keep in touch. And the interview we just did will be going up probably in the next week. But thanks for doing this. I really enjoyed talking to you. So let's keep in touch. And maybe next time you guys release a new video or something, we could do it again.
Yeah, thank you so much. I
Okay,
appreciate
take
your
care,
advice.
Frederico. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Keep on rocking.
You too, my friend. Bye bye.
Bye.